Hello everybody. Today we're going to be looking over some footage that Jonathan has sent me of him playing 1v1s in Rocket League, and I'll just be commentating on it and just pointing out things that he's done wrong and can improve on. So if you're looking for some educational Rocket League content on how to get better at 1v1s, that's what we'll be watching today. There we go. Alright, first game. Alright, so he's got the basic kickoff with no flip. He probably should flip on that kickoff. That's one way to make it faster first off, but he's at a low enough rank where the other person also didn't flip. You should flip halfway through your kickoff, and then you should also flip when you get to the ball. He's only flipping at the end, which kind of makes it a little bit slower. What flipping in the middle does is it allows you to not have to use all your boost when you get there to get there at the same time, pretty much. For that one, he went for the wave dash kickoff that I've been trying to teach him. He didn't get it, but if he did, it probably would have worked out better than his normal kickoff. Leaving the ball there was a little bit strange choice. Okay, blocks the shot. He probably should have just taken the ball when he was on the other side and tried to hit into the corner so the other guy couldn't get it. Alright, he's got possession here. See if he'd probably get a shot off there. The other guy completely committed behind him. If this guy misses it, this should be an open go. Okay. Well, that counts. One thing I'm not going to go over today is just mechanical mishaps. If he just misses an open shot like he did there. I'm not going to really go over that because that's just something that you work on by yourself. That's not really a game sense thing that I can help improve on. So I'm pretty much only going to be doing positioning things today and that sort of stuff that he can improve and get better at. Alright, so he's got an open net here. Nice, he gets it. 4-0 in the first minute. That's pretty good. I think he's in bronze too. Alright, so the same kickoff. This seems to be working out for him, so that's good. He can probably grab boost there or go straight for the ball. Either one works. At higher level play, you should probably go straight for that ball there because you're ahead of the opponent. But I don't think he's scoring off the wall, so. Alright, you should try shadow here, which he does, but it's a little bit, he's too on the inside of him. He does manage to get the save, though. So for those of you who don't know what shadow defense is, pretty much you want to position your car, backwards, kind of, when someone's attacking you. So if they're dribbling down the side of your field, you shouldn't be, driving at their car. You should be driving away from it. And you should be on the outside of their car. And what that allows you to do is, once they take a shot, it allows you to react to it faster because you're already going the same way the ball is. Right here, he should be turned around probably for that one. But the guy dropped it, so he was able to get a challenge. Yeah, so this should be a shot. That's okay, he missed. But, yeah, he could definitely take a shot there if he is comfortable taking that shot. Okay, so that's he's got nice positioning. He probably should have gone a little bit sooner, before that ball was going to come in front of his goal. If he would have just flipped into it, he wouldn't have had any chance of putting it in his own net. So that's just a reacting faster to that right there. He can probably hit into his own corner. That's a little bit more dangerous to just hit it back towards your net. If he would have just hit it towards his corner boost there, he can pick up the boost and he doesn't have to worry about getting scored on. Which kind of led into that goal there, because he kind of gave the guy the ball by hitting it back towards his net and then just leaving it. Alright, now kickoff. See if he goes for the same one. Okay, so he wins it again. So he's doing something well here with the kickoff. He's getting good central contact on the ball, which is allowing to win him a lot of these kickoffs, even though he's not flipping early. Because, well, the other guy's not either. Alright, good clear there. Probably could have put it on target for a goal, but it's alright. I don't expect him to do that at this rank. Alright, that's a good just read off the wall. The opponent had a pretty bad clear here. He kind of just didn't hit it. So if you're going to go for that on defense, you kind of have to connect with that, because if you're not going to get the save. Another thing in that position, if the defender would have just smacked it really hard against the wall, it probably would have had the same result, because he would have been out of the play, and the ball, if you guys don't know how physics work, the ball bounces off the wall, so it would have just come back to Jonathan too. All right, so he's on the wall here. I'm not sure how good his wall mechanics are, but he does manage to get it down the field, but he gets bumped and probably is going to get scored on here. Okay, so that should have been a goal there from the other guy because Jonathan overcommitted too much, but he missed it. So Jonathan has possession now. He's trying for a dribble. Okay, he's dribbling it backwards. That's understandable. He should probably flip into it here, and that would be a goal. Or not. So right there, he probably should have just flipped into the ball and try to hit it forward because that would have just sent it into the net. By him waiting and trying to like dribble that in front of him, he kind of just gave the other guy time to catch up, and the guy could have saved it after that, but he just didn't hit it. Okay, so there's a nice shot. He might be able to get back around this one, take another shot. He should try to shadow defend here. Yeah, so he's just going to try to stay on the outside of him. Make sure he covers the angle of the ball that's going to go towards the net. Or like the angle that the guy's going to shoot at. Because if you can cover the angle he's going to shoot at, you don't have to worry about getting scored on. So same thing here. He should be turning around right there. So he's facing towards his net. So that when the guy shoots it, he can immediately block it instead of having to turn around again. Because if you're facing towards the ball there and the guy shoots it, you have to stop and go the other way before you can save it. The only reason you should be ever facing the ball on defense is if you know you're going to challenge it, like go towards it immediately. Either that or if you're going to fake a challenge. So pretty much just like when you're going to challenge, like if they lose control of it or dropping it off, you're like, oh, I can challenge here. So that's when you want to like turn your car around and face towards the ball and just immediately go and like flip into it or get a good challenge so that they lose possession of it. So right here, he's doing good shadow fence there. He went a little bit too central there, though. If he would have, like, stayed a little bit more on the outside when that guy, like, flicked it, he probably could have just went towards the net and blocked where the ball was going to be. He committed it a little bit too soon, and that caused him to get scored on. So just staying a little bit wider on these shadow defenses. So right here, he's doing a good job. Okay. He's toward the corner. Not much time left. He can probably stall this out. Maybe go for another shot. Okay, that should be game. All right, game 1 out of the way. Let's get into game 2. Well, let's check I want to see what rank he is real quick. Okay, bronze 2. Bronze 3, div 3. My bad, he's not bronze 2, he's bronze 3. Okay, game 2. So I messed up the kickoff a bit there. The guy actually doesn't go for it, and he just sits in net, and Jonathan hits the ball at him. Is it probably going to be a goal for the other guy? Yeah, it's a little bit rough. So in that kind of situation, if you notice the other guy doesn't go for the kickoff, you can just kind of like hit it to the side of, like by the middle boost on one of the sides and chase after it, because that way you're keeping possession, and you're not just giving it to the guy that is not going for the kickoff, because he's just going to sit there and wait for you to hit it to him and then hit it back. Or if you want to try to take a shot, just like zoom into it as fast as you can if you know they're not going to go for the kickoff, and don't flip. If you know they're not going, don't flip, because that'll actually send the ball like almost at the perfect height to be right in the top of the goal, and it's really hard to save, even for like higher level players. Because you can just get a lot of power on it at a very nice shot angle. All right, so this is a nice shot right there by Jonathan. Put that one in. All right, let's see this kickoff. So the opponent is going for it. Jonathan wins a nice kickoff there. He's going to grab side boost probably and push up. That's good. He should just try to... that's an interesting place to demo, considering it's not really going in there. All right, see if he can re-get possession of it here. No, he's not, so he's just got to keep away from this guy. He should be trying to get goal side right now, so he doesn't have a shot angle. The guy misses. Alright, trying to stay goal side. That's an interesting way to save it. Yeah, that was interesting. We're gonna go with that. That was kind of interesting. So he was trying to get in the right position there by backing up, but at that point he was already going forward. So if you back up, you're gonna lose all your momentum there when you're in that corner. So what you should do instead is, instead of backing up, you should just turn left. Because he was on the right side of the goal. So just turn left, and that'll make it so you don't lose your momentum as you're changing your direction. It'll actually be faster probably than just starting to back up. And it also allows you to still cover that angle of the goal that's being shot at while you're turning. So, and this other guy apparently is telling him thanks for the pass. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention to what's happening there, but okay. Right there, he kind of flipped into that corner to hit that ball. You never really want to flip into your opponent's corner because when you flip, you have a delay before you can act again, and it kind of just ended up with Jonathan bouncing off that wall there, and the ball, when you flip into the corner like that, the ball doesn't really have any chance of going in the net, so there's no reason to commit for that when you're just going to be pushing the ball out to the other guy, and then you're not able to react for a bit, which actually, in that position there, made Jonathan lose the ball, which led to this other guy getting this, like, pressure that made him score. So probably a good thing to note is you don't really want to flip into the opponent's corners in 1v1s. That usually ends up with the ball pushing out towards your side and not well for you. All right, so he's going to collect he's going to collect a big boost there. I think he could have just turned around and gone for that ball across the other side, and he could have beat the other guy because the other guy got pushed out the opposite way off that kickoff. All right, so he gets a nice just big clear here towards the opponent's back wall and manages to put the rebound in the net. So his opponent there kind of has to. I think his opponent was low boost from that one. He kind of just had to go up the wall, and he didn't. In that situation, if you go up the wall there on defense, you probably can save that by flipping off the wall. You're going to be in a bad spot, but if you get a good enough clear, you should have enough time to recover before they can get another shot off. All right, so that's just a mechanical mistake there by Jonathan. Yeah, he should have just cleared that, but we're not going to go over that because he was in the right spot. He was clearing it the right way, too, away from the opponent. He just didn't hit it. All right, another kickoff. Currently 4-4. All right, so he loses this kickoff. He might be able to recover if he pre-flips this. So, like, if he would have just flipped there, it makes you go a little bit... It does make you go faster. So, he probably could have got to that ball since his opponent also didn't have much boost and wasn't also flipping. All right, here comes a shot. Nice shot. This would be a goal. In that position, too, like, his opponent probably could have flipped into this ball when he shot this one here. Like, off that shot. If his opponent would have flipped into it from the side there, he might have been able to get it over the goal by, like, tipping it up or tipping it to the side of the goal. It would have been unlikely, but it's better than just letting it roll in. So if you had to make that choice, it's better. If you know what's going in, you got to try something at least. All right, so his opponent missed. He's coming around for another shot. Jonathan's going to try to take possession. All right, so that was probably a little bit strange of a challenge by his opponent since he knew Jonathan already had the ball under control. Or like he was going to get to the ball faster than his opponent was. All right, so taking up the corner here. Corner plays are always dangerous because if you get defended, if someone defends your corner play and you're still in the corner, the ball is going to get cleared straight down your side of the field, and you might not be able to get there first before it either goes straight into your net or the opponent gets there. So you want to be careful when you're doing corner plays in 1v1s, like just dribbling it around the corner. It's usually a lot safer to dribble it down the side and try to cut it into the middle by like dribbling it towards the center or just like shooting towards the center. All right, so that was a pretty good shot. He barely missed it. Like that's on the edge of being an unsavable shot right there if he would have hit it on target. That's really where you want to place the ball on a shot. I'm not sure he did it on purpose, but it was a nice shot. All right, let's see what he's doing here. Okay, so he defends into the corner, which is good. That's a good position for him to be. He probably could have been a bit center instead of just into that corner. Cover a bit more of the goal off the guy's shot, but he didn't actually take a shot, so... Okay, so that's an interesting challenge by the orange guy. I think if Jonathan would have, like, used his camera to check where he was by switching into first-person mode for a second, he probably could have seen that the guy was coming faster, and he could have just hit it over him. Because he had control of it, and the guy really shouldn't have challenged that. This was just a mistake on defense. He hit it into his own wall. All right, we got another kickoff. He tried the wave dash kickoff again. I like that he's trying it. I don't think he's hit one today yet, but he's trying to. He should. Yep. Okay. So he's trying to shadow there. That's good. He's trying to get into a position to block a shot. He was a little bit too late on trying to shadow, but it was a good try. That one's probably just gonna rebound into his own net. Yeah. Wow. So that is a danger of being right next to somebody else in a 1v1. You can pinch the ball really hard on accident, and that might happen sometimes. So you want to be careful of that. Like, especially if you're in the opponent's corner and you pinch it like that, it goes pretty much directly into your net every time, because it's going to go straight diagonally outward and, like, back towards your side, which you can use to your advantage if you're on your own defense and someone's trying to pinch it in your corner, or like they're trying to get it past you. If you just run into it as hard as they can with their car next to it, it will pinch out their way. So that's something to avoid when you start to get in high-low play. Just don't get in those situations to start unless they're in your own corner and you know you can pinch it out towards the other person's side. All right, 7-7, 45 seconds left. See who takes this one. So he's trying to get a good challenge there before the guy can get it either on his car or take a shot. Jonathan has a little bit of time here. He can take a shot. That one's
nice
over,
shot,
but he's going to have some good pressure. Okay, he missed that one. He probably should have not gone for that, considering that it was coming pretty high off the back wall. There's just a pretty low chance that you're going to be able to hit that and put it in the net. Like, put it in the net fast enough that the other guy can't block it, really. All right, so he's just a defensive mistake by Jonathan. He needed to get more goal side, or like get towards the goal faster in that situation, because the other guy was starting to dribble towards net. He should have just reacted quicker and like flipped towards his goal or something to cover more of that goal and get in front of that ball. All right, so he's probably going to have a goal here unless he misses it.
Nice shot.
I'm not going to talk about that one. Maybe he might be able to grab boost and put this in if he gets a nice shot or gets control of it. I doubt that'll happen, but yeah, that's okay. He tried. He actually did try to get it on his car there, which is probably the best play to do considering the opponent's already in a defensive position. You kind of just want to, if you know how to dribble, you want to get it in your car there and try to dribble it towards the net and get a flick off. All right, game 3. Looks like he didn't realize he was playing in the start. He gets scored on immediately. It's kind of funny, but it's all right. I do that sometimes. All right, he almost got the wave dash kickoff there. Instead, he kind of ended up getting bounced into the air. That's okay. What you want to do in that way, the reason I'm trying to get him to learn the wave dash kickoff is like because you can get towards the ball pretty fast, and it allows you to also save some of your boost when you're on that straight kickoff. I don't use it anymore, but it helped me out a lot until I got around Diamond 2, Diamond 3, somewhere in there. So it's a good one to learn if you want. I think there's a bunch of videos on it online. I don't think I'll make one, but I'm sure you can find one. Wave dashing is pretty, it's not the hardest. You have to spend a little bit of time in free play just learning the muscle memory for it. You just want to slam the front of your car into the ground and then like make sure the front of your car is above the back of your car when you do it, and that'll allow you to, it'll basically just stop your car from flipping when it hits the ground, and that makes you get the speed of a flip, but it ends your flip faster. Pretty much what it does. All right, so if he flips here, he might be able to recover before this guy can take a shot. Instead, he kind of went for a demo, but he was not close enough at all to get it. He's going to score this on himself. That's something you want to be careful with on defense. You want to get goal side there, and when he went up the wall for that, he came down on the outside of his goal, and he gave a wide open net to his opponent. So you always want to make sure, like on defense, pretty much all the time, there's a few select situations, you want to be goal side in pretty much all defensive situations. What I mean by that is like any line from the ball to your goal, you should be between that. You shouldn't be like, if you draw a line from a ball to your net, you should be between the ball and your net. You don't want the ball to ever have a straight line to the net, because that means the person can shoot it straight in that spot and you won't be able to save it, most likely. All right, so that's a risky shot there, but it looks like it worked out for him. The guy didn't think he was going to take a shot, and he kind of pushed up too soon out of defense. All right, another kickoff. It's 2-3. The reason I keep saying the score is so that when Jonathan edits this, he actually knows where this audio syncs up at, because I'm watching this video as I'm recording, but I'm not with him, so he doesn't really know where my audio is actually going to sync up to. So that'll probably help for him. Alright, you tried. Looks like he just forfeited that one. I don't know. Maybe he had to go or something. Alright, well, he was doing decent in that game. He just forfeited for some reason, so we're not going to worry about it. I think the rest of the replay is just him sitting on the home screen. So, well, I guess that'll be episode 1 of Jonathan playing 1v1s and getting better. So I think he ended in Bronze 3, Div 2 after he's forfeited. So that's where he is. Hopefully we can help him get better by him learning from these. And I can help you guys get better as well by explaining what he's doing and what he could be doing better. Alright, that'll be it for this one. Have a good week, everybody.